I'm live, everyone. How are you doing? Let's see. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share my feed. And we'll see how this works. So, yay. Let's see. We'll click on this and let's see about this. Oh, be quiet. All right. So, we've got the link. We'll do that. Heart. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. All righty. So let's see. And I'm going to put this up on Twitter. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Okay, because people like this, right? But generally people don't. Yeah. Okay. All right. Wonderful. All right. So hi, everyone. Thanks for your patience. I'm talking to myself as usual. Yay. I got this. If you're not familiar with what this is, it's reversed. I don't know how. I hope it's not reversed on the thing. I will have to check. M-I-Y-A. Miya. This is the Miya gouache set that they have on Amazon. They also have another one called the Hemi set. Now, my cousin got me into gouache some years ago. She gave me a little Winsor Newton 5-tube gouache set, and I've used that a little bit. I actually also purchased a watercolor set for myself, which is this, and I got this on Amazon too. And this is this set, and I really like this. I just wanted to have a really good watercolor set. I like the variations on these. So I'm very happy with this. It's got metallics. I can't remember the name of this. This is the watercolor by Artistro. So this is a really good set as well. It's fun. I like the box. Box could probably be a little bit more sturdy, but it functions and it's pretty and I like it. It's a very good set. But this is watercolor. And like I said, I have a really good black metal case that I was putting some of my Winsor Newton gouache in, but I only had a limited number of colors for that. And I am not an expert in any way, shape, or form of mixing colors. Okay. I suck at it, basically. I can do a little bit, but even though I've obviously done color theory when I was in college, when I was taking my art classes, and I understand that, it's still I really, really suck at combining colors. And so if you want to have a consistent color that you're coming to all the time, like this, my watercolor set had this card with it, which was nice. And I've never done swatches before on any of my art supplies, right? I've just never done that. Sorry, I'm like fixing that. And I just never really thought about it because I'm not that advanced of an artist and that anal, I guess, about it. But this came with it, and I saw the value of actually doing swatches. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So you can see what they actually look like on the paper that you're doing this. So they have a nice little watercolor paper. It's really good quality. And then you can just, you know, do your little swatches, as you can see. And so this is really nice. And I thought, oh, okay, I can see. They also came, again, this is the watercolor. This is the watercolor. This is nice because you can just, because you're not going to remember what color these are, but you can see that the card doesn't match, obviously. Like, they look very different in the pans than they're going to look on the cards. Kind of a blush, yeah. But if you want to actually know the actual name of the colors, it also came with this little nice card. So, and then this has that too, okay? But again, these are the watercolors, and this isn't what I was going to show you today. So I am turning 55, and I saw this. They've got smaller versions of these that are like maybe 10 or something colors. There's some artists on TikTok that have them, and I thought, oh, those look neat. But of course, I always have to go for the big guns, and I found the Miya, this set. This thing is so, and they've got the Hemi set, which is very similar, but I chose this one because, and it's not cheap. It's about 52 bucks. I got it with a couple of gift cards that I had earned from walking on my phone. So this thing is heavy. I am not joking you. It is so heavy. It's like, it is so heavy. It's really, really heavy. I mean, it must weigh like 20 pounds or something. I'm not joking. I've got to measure this thing. It's very heavy. So this is not ultimately a great kit to be carrying around to the field with. Okay. You might want to go for the smaller one, honestly. This is really seriously a heavy monstrosity. So I have not opened up any, and you'll see. So why don't we just get to it? So they've got all these little cups in here. Okay. So we're going to open this up. And then this lid, so you just, this lid clamps down like that. Okay. And then this is how they come. So we've got all of these that we have to open. And each of them are individual. So yeah, I guess this looks like this is black. And this, and it's really hard to get into the thing. I think my boyfriend was jealous. He's an artist, but he usually works with oils. So he's worked a little bit with gouache and watercolors and stuff. And then you get your red. So I am going to do a really boring first thing unboxing of all of these. And no one's going to care because, hey, I don't have anybody watching this right now. And I thought, well, let me just go ahead and do this unboxing and see how hard these things. So these are like little jelly jars. And yeah. And so that's what I'm going to do. So you can join me with you. I'm going to go and maybe get a little bit more brighter light. Okay. Oh, okay. Is that going to help? It might help me. Whoa, shoot. Well, I just broke something. Okay. I'm like, I do not have the best setup here. Oh, all right. So, yeah, that's more kind of light that I need for myself, but I don't have a really great big. Okay. All right. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to open all of these up. So let's just get to it. Okay. So I don't know what color this is. So this is going to be fun because I have no fingernails. I had to cut my fingernail off. Good timing, eh? So, okay, these actually have a little bit. They're a little bit. Oh, great. See? I've already made a mess. Oh my God. Okay. Bear with while I get a paper towel. Because I'm going to end up getting this crap all over me. Okay. I would have done this over at Tumblr because I get a lot more people over on Tumblr, but they don't record it over on Tumblr. So I want to keep this for in perpetuity. And I just realized something else. I probably need. Okay, hold on. All right. I have got a splitting headache today. All right. Yeah, I needed this. I need an extra paper towel because I need to put something somewhere. We'll do that there. Okay. And then I'll be able to wipe this stuff down. Because I think I'm going to be covered in paint by the time this is done. So, alrighty. So we have, and see, I guess oh man, this is going to be messy. This might actually not work. Because you want to take, and you can get, like, so if you run out of a color, so if there's a lot of paint on this lid, so this is going to be a mess. So I'm going to have to wipe that off, and I'll just set it over there, and hopefully I won't get it on my bed. And so you basically, because you don't, I'm going to have to keep that over there. Now, people might say, but how are you going to keep them from drying out? Well, that's a good question. So this case is got a foam thing. And what I've heard is that sometimes I think people might put a plastic thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. So, but obviously I've got to take all these things off in order to use them to paint. So I've got one. Like, this is hard. Isn't this exciting? I have no nails. Oh my God. Okay, this might not work, folks. This is going to be a failure. I'm going to need like pliers or something because I literally had to cut this thumbnail off. I have no. That first one was easy. What a trick. Oh my God. You know what I'm noticing? I think there's a corner that is a lot easier to pull than the other corners. So, all right. So now we've got number 2. This is like a blue. All right. Ugh, these are hard to get off. So I'll just figure out to scrape the paint off because there's a lot of good paint on there. Yeah. I don't want to waste all that good paint. But see, that's kind of like a blue. So we have blue. See, now I'm going to have to put them off to the side because they're so crammed in there with their little lids that it's going to be hard for me to get them out. So I'm going to have to figure that out. But anyway, that's kind of like a really pretty blue. I don't know what to call it because I can't read Japanese. So I've got black and I've got blue. Maybe I can put the black one in there so I can go and do this. And this is kind of another blue. So I think, again, like I think there's one corner. Ooh, that's a brilliant blue. That's nice. That's real nice. I like that. I am so excited about this. I've literally been so busy with my life that I have not, I'm actually supposed to be at work right now. But yeah, that's a pretty blue too. But see, I can't do that. I have to take these out because in order to get to the next one. And you know, people have like said that they didn't like the arrangement, and so you can, I think, you can arrange this in any way, shape, or form that you would like. Okay. Yeah. See, it's hard to get these out, right? So, ooh, purple. So I think like once you get these things off, it's a little easier. But yeah, you got to take all these off. Let's see. So that's not the corner. Yeah, there's one corner that is a lot easier to do than another corner. So, and again, there's so much of this good. Now I probably should get a palette knife. That probably would be easier and less messier. That would be a good idea. Because I don't want to waste all this paint. I might go and get my palette knife. That might actually be good. And I kind of want to keep them in the same order that I did before. So, yeah, that's the other thing too. You know what? This is interesting. I've got to try something here. There are these little, oh shoot, things on here. Let me see. They've got these QR codes. And I am going to go, oops, hold on, cancel. Because I can't read Japanese. So I don't know. Okay, that's not doing anything. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even see that. I saw this. So this has, you can see that? My eyesight is so bad. So yeah, so the arrangement of this is like you're looking down on them. I'm doing it with the camera facing it, so it's kind of like this, or yeah, which is yeah. So this is the black, the blue, the purples going down. So that should be a blue. So I'm gonna kind of like I didn't really think this through because that's me with my ADHD. So this, that looks more like a purple. Okay, so yeah, this is, that's black. Hold on. See, this is gonna get messy. Yes, both are black. Look at that. Okay. Well, if I get those two confused. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to plop those in there because if I don't, I'm going to lose track of what colors are what. I think a little bit. Maybe not. It probably won't be that big. But so now we've got this one, which is this color. Again, I don't read Japanese and there's not a code. I don't think. I mean, there is a code, and I thought this little QR code led into a thing, but it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. So, find QR code. I thought like, oh, maybe it'll view full text. Yeah, that's all it is. It just gives you a little, it gives you a little code, but it's not really doing anything. So, all right. And see, I've got ADHD and I'm kind of a hot mess. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll take the next one out to be prepared. So we're on the purple one. This is, again, I don't know what color they're calling this. It doesn't even say. I really have no clue. Okay, it does have it. I'm just blind. Okay. Yeah, the gouache color card. So that's cool. I like that piece of art. That's cool. Let's see. Oh, and here's a bigger one. And this is, and again, they say that this card was printed on a different thing, so the colors may not match. So probably it would be good. And see, again, I have ADHD and I forget to do logical things that, because I'm usually like, I don't care what color it is. It's just a pretty color. All right, so we've got the next one. You got to find that one corner. And they do give you a lot of paint, you know. I mean, it's really nice, actually. Okay, so we've got that one. And then take out the next one, because it's hard to, again, like it's really hard to kind of get out of there. I am a hot mess, but you know, painting is not for sissies, right? So we've got this one, and again, I do. Okay, all right. Okay. I should have my. Oh my God. All right. This is a very messy process, but you know, no pain, no gain, right? I just hope I don't, and I did get it on my boobie. All right. See, people are missing out on this wonderful thing. So here we go. So it is really helpful to have either a, so you got this. I think it would be easier if I had a, let's see, I got a little bit of paint, and you want to clean that up. I'm not even showing you that. See, I got the paint all over me. Have a palette knife. I don't want to waste this paint, but oh well, whatever. Okay. And so plop that in there. I mean, it's going to get messy. So, okay. And then this is the final one in this row. And again, there is a corner that is easier to pull up than the rest. So you just got to find that in this one. So am I getting that on camera? So I think if you get this kit, the best thing to do is to get, have a lot of paper towels, a lot of wet paper towels, and get a palette knife, because there's a lot of paint that gets stuck to this lid and you don't want to waste that, right? You pay a lot of money for this kit, and plop that in there. Yay. So now we're going to squeeze this out. And again, this is kind of bringing this thing up, so just be careful about it. Get the next one. Isn't this exciting, watching me do this? Well, no one's watching me because no one cares anyway. All right, so I've got the next one. I have no idea what color this is unless I was looking at the palette. So I want to make sure. All right, so this is kind of like a forest green. So, and again, these are all the gouaches, and I've heard some pretty good things about them. They've got a pretty good opaqueness to them. So put that here, and so you can see, I should probably, yeah, well, they're going to get messy at some point. So, and then here's, a teal. This is kind of like a nice teal color. And plop that in, but you're going to have to take out the next one. So yeah, maybe like take the next one out, plop that in. Get this. Ugh. Yeah, it's going to take a little while. You know, people are complaining about that. I'm like, oh, people, Jesus. Like, just stop. Okay, so this one, this is kind of like a battleship bluish gray, which is kind of a nice color. Yeah, I think, oh, well, it's going to be messy. It just is what it is. And plop that in. Yeah, so that's kind of a nice bluish gray. Yeah, you really need fingernails or some way to drop that in there. And then find the easy corner. And and again, I do not know the name of these paints. They just are, right? They don't read Japanese, so I mean they have them. Again, they have them on the card, but I'm blind, so I can't really. So got that color. This could be an ASMR video, I suppose, but I like to talk, so. And then plop that in there. Now, yeah, I think it's easy. See, and then you're like, okay, I need to clean my hands because I'm getting paint all over the place. Okay, that's what you get. It's going to be a messy process, folks. So, and this is a pink. Yeah, that corner's not it. That corner's not it. That corner seems to be it. And if you squeeze them, they're going to gush out. So just be aware of that. But see, it's like you do it slowly. Do it slowly, very carefully. And actually, you know, if you do that, but if you squeeze the little container, it will like splooge up into the space. So yeah, so it's kind of a pink. And then another one. This is another blue. And, you know, what I've heard from a lot of people, so I've got this one. Yeah. It's kind of like a periwinkle color. And I know I'm going to be, because I'm so frugal, I'm going to go ahead and, this is a little high. Is that I'm going to go and I'm going to take these little lid things. This is going to take a long time. Oh my God. Yeah. So, and you can go back in, and here's another green. I know this is like an army-ish green. Now that didn't have too much paint on it, so that's good. Yeah, you probably want to pull this. Probably a little again, like it's a little easier to pull the next one out. Because you're kind of digging in there and you're probably going to get paint all over yourself. So get that one lined up. That's kind of like a army green. And I think the Hemi one has larger. This is another like a camouflage. Another camouflage green. This is an olive green, actually, it looks like. So, yeah. I really like this. And I just, again, I got this last weekend and I really wanted to play with it, but I just didn't have time. I was running around and running all over the place. And I've been trying to do a little bit more social media. See, I didn't do that this time. And so now it's a pain. Okay. Pulled this one out because they overlap. It's kind of lifting up on this. They're not exactly hard to kind of get out, but they kind of are. But anyway, it's kind of a weird, funky green. And I find that corner. That's really easy. That one is not it. This probably has to be it. Yeah. So I found the corner. And see, that one really splooged out, and it's really covering the lids. So some of them are sticking more to the this is kind of like a Kelly green. I hate Kelly green. I have never really, there's certain greens that I love, but Kelly green is not one of them. So oops. See, and I just dipped my finger into one of the adjoining ones. Okay, so we've got that. And again, I got this because I really didn't want to be mixing all my colors. I got this really cool class about illustration on Domestika. Am I showing this? I'm hoping that I'm getting this all on camera. So again, some of these have more paint on the lids than others. And it was kind of a cool, I really like Domestika. They popped up in my Facebook feed, I think. And I thought, well, what are those? And they had them like these classes on sale for like $10. I'm like, really? $10? And they've got this, oh, they're normally like $60 for these classes and stuff. The most I've seen them are like probably $20. And they're from people all over the world, all these teachers from all over the world. And some of them are not in English. They've got subtitles. But the one I got, she's from like Holland or Sweden or something. So that was kind of a I don't want to say mossy green. This is kind of a sea green, sea blue. I don't know. The invention of colors. And I did that again. And so now I'm going to have to really struggle to get this out because it's bringing up the other. And then this is, again, another like kind of a blue. And these are very, in a lot of ways, very muted tones. They're very, except for this purple, a lot of them have a kind of a dusky quality to them, which is fine. I like that. But I don't know, as we get on into the, like this is kind of a chartreuse, but it's not a brilliant, they don't have like a real neon-y quality, which is fine for me. I don't really like neon colors per se. So even this chartreuse is kind of a toned down. This is more like, this gets a little bit more brilliant. So I'm just trying to think. So I'm not even showing you. Not that anybody's on here, so who cares? But then I can, if people want to watch it later, they can watch it later. And this is going to literally probably take me an hour to get through these. I'm talking and I'm not doing this that fast, but you don't want to see, that's a real brilliant color. I don't know if you can see that very well. So yeah, that's kind of a neon-y color. So they do have some real neon-y colors. So this, yeah, I had to buy this for myself because I got my tax refund and I was like, I need to buy myself some art supplies because that's what you do. And, having mental health issues, depression, anxiety, art is good. And I think this will be really fun because you can see the colors really well, and so I think it'll be kind of like a nice palette to get excited about when I paint. I can choose. Now, the problem is that, as you can see, this is a pretty big set. And so where I'm going to put it, I don't know. You have to have a large table to kind of do that. It's kind of going into the yellows now. You can kind of see how this is unfolding. All right. And again, be prepared to get dirty. Get messy with the paint. So, oh, I'm going to take this one out because I think it's a little easier to do it before I do that. And let's see what this, and it's kind of a surprise because you don't, I mean, you can look at the card and guess, but, oh, this is white. And it helps to have fingernails. So, really helps to have fingernails. Okay. Oops. See, now, that might not have actually been the corner. That's just white. Just make sure you're not squeezing that thing because it'll go out of the corner, which is a pain. And then you get paint all over you. Okay, so now we're at this row. Yay. Again, you really need fingernails to get out underneath. Ooh, that's a nice, I don't know if you can see it. It's really kind of a brilliant orange. So there are some neon colors in there. But I'm going to paint tonight because, you know, I use all sorts of, I have some water soluble oil pastels. Ugh, this actually is hurting. See, and I squeeze that and it's like splooging up into the space. So, so just be careful because if you squeeze that thing, if you squeeze a little container, it will definitely squeeze the paint out and you'll have a mess on your hands. So put that one in there. And so you want to be very delicate with that. See, I just did it again. I think some are worse than others, but pull the other one out before I get there. Oh my God, my fingers are starting to get really sore. Actually, this is funny. Okay. And this one's really in there. Ugh. And see, it's pulling that other one up. So just be careful. Take your time. Plop that one down in there. This is kind of getting into like, yeah, you don't want to squeeze it by its sides. Just know that. There's not that much paint on that one, so. And then pull that up. Have fingernails. And then very gently find that corner. Find the easy corner. Find the easy corner. It's not the easy corner. This is the easy corner. It helps to find the easy corner because you're going to be struggling with it and you're going to grip the sides of the little paint thing and it is going to splooge up and make a frickin' mess. So pull the next one out. Okay. And this one's more of a neon-y color. Can't find the easy side, find the easy corner, grip it by the lid thing. Don't grip it by the sides because it'll splooge up. I don't like the word splooge. It's kind of like moist, you know? So, and then this, ooh, that's a nice, I don't want to say flesh because that's not politically correct anymore. Ivory? That's not really ivory. I don't know. See, that's obviously not the corner because my fingers are hurting trying to, so this one's easy. There are corners that are easier, so don't force it. Find that easy corner, okay? And then that'll help prevent you from squeezing that little box. Oops, I didn't pull that out properly. Okay, so another, find the easy corner, find the easy corner, find the easy corner, and your fingers will get tired. This is a kind of a, okay, all right, now we're almost done, over halfway done. Okay, And it will. Let's kind of maybe pick up the thing. This again, easy corner. You pull it up. There's hardly any paint on that lid. So see how that is? That's nice. That's kind of a butterscotch color. That's a nice color. I cannot wait. Again, pull up the next one because they're hard to do this. Plop that butterscotch. That's a nice orange, brilliant orange. Again, find that easy corner, and it still did it for me. Wow, it's still, these might be full a little bit more than normally. And I just put more of the paint on there, so. But pull up the next one. Plop that one down in there. We're in the oranges. Find that easy corner, because there is an easy corner. Don't fight with it. And I just, and then you get tired and you start getting sloppy. So just saying. I just got paint all over that. Pull up the next one. Yeah, this is what's slowing me down. Ugh. And some of these are like harder to pull up than normal. Woo! We got neon pink. Woo! 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 Neon pink, folks. Neon pink. All right. So if you tip them over, the paint's going to get on that lid. So try and keep them upright. Right? That one. Ooh, look at that neon pink. Alrighty. Wow. Okay. So I was wrong. I mean, most of the colors are a little bit muted, but you do get these really nice neon colors. And again, I like the muted colors, but there you got your neon pink. I don't know how that's showing up on the camera. And then you kind of have this baby aspirin orange. So again, find the easy corner. There are easy corners. Just go around and find the easy corner. This is not the easy corner. That's not the easy corner. Oh my God, my fingers are starting to really hurt. It's pulling these things up. All right, this one I might just have to fight with it. I don't know why this one's so hard. Ow, and my fingers are starting to hurt. So, tips. All right, come on. Why is this one so hard? This one's really a bitch. Oh, God. All right, I may have to come back to this one because my fingers are hurting me. All right, I don't know about you. All right, I don't know why that one was so hard. And my fingers are starting to hurt. Ooh, yay. Puce? Mustard? This looks like maybe Dijon. Okay, found the easy corner. Let's delicately lift it up, and almost no paint except on that one little space. Yay! Okay. And put that in there. I'm going to have to come back. Ooh. Well, that's weird. There's like some yellow weird thing on that paint. I don't know if you can see that. Something. That's kind of weird. And if I did that, again, easy corner. This one's hard too. Wow, this one's really hard to get off. Like, I don't know what is going on with some of these. Just be very careful because some of these are really hard to get off. And if you're not careful and you're doing it too fast, this thing's going to go flying and all your paint's going to be ruined. So just keep that in mind. Some are a little easier than others. And you got to scrape off the paint. And your fingers are going to get tired. So let's go back to this baby aspirin. I don't want to. Oh, God damn. All right, this is disappointing me. I can't get this off. This is really glued on here. Okay, I'm just going to have to come back to that. Because my fingers are starting to hurt. Your fingers will start to hurt. So Again, found the easy corner on this one. This is a nice gray, kind of like a dove gray maybe. I'm going to make up my own names for them and pick up the next one. Your fingers will hurt, folks. Let me warn you that in advance. Oh my God, this is annoying. Alrighty, put that in the line, put that down there. Okay, we've got, I don't know, what looks like a sauce. Like, oh, okay. Oh, man, my fingers hurt. This looks like, I don't know, not chocolate. It looks like, I don't know. I don't know what that looks like anyway. And then this is kind of a coral color. Find that easy. There's the easy corner. Although that baby aspirin one, not so much. So this is coral. This was a very popular color in the 60s, I think. A lot of women used to have coral. I think my mother had coral lipstick. Coral was a big popular color. Don't ask me why, because it was not a very flattering. That was easy. Oh, wow. That was the easiest one so far. But again, take your time. And that's from someone who's got ADHD. Doesn't really think about stuff. And I know that there are people, that's another easy one. Wow. That was super, super easy. Wow. Okay. Okay. Take up the next one. Oh, shit. Okay. Take that one up. Plop that one in there. This is another nice pink. It's really weird that there's that pink over there, which doesn't look like pink, but it's definitely pink. Find the easy corner. This one's somewhat easy. Not too much paint on there. That. Ooh, and then we've got kind of a, I don't know. I like this color pink. I'm not much into wearing pastels, but, and I don't know. Okay, find that easy corner. Are you going to be difficult with me too? Come on. Ugh. Am I going to be able to do this by an hour? Ooh. Oh, ouch. Do you have arthritis? This is not, get a younger person to do this, because your hands will not be able to handle this. All right. So pop that in there. I may actually have to take a knife to that baby aspirin one. Now we're into the browns. Find that easy corner. Found this one right off. Yay! Okay. Got that one. And I forgot to pull this one up. Another easy corner. Yay! This has kind of got a reddish tint into it. Like a brick. A light brick color. Am I even showing these? I'm probably forgetting the cameras on there. You can see how you really have to get your fingernails underneath there. This is kind of like oh, what color is this? I don't know. Mauve. This wasn't really mauve, because mauve is that dusty color. Mauve was really popular in the 80s. When I went to college in 1986, this is kind of a real nice tomato color. Or blood, if you like. Blood. Okay, that's not the easy corner. This is the easy corner. All right. This is hard to get off, though, too. Those pink ones, though, man, that was easy. When I was in college, we didn't have the palette that kids nowadays have. Although it's kind of gone back down to being limited, but we had this kind of dusky blue. We had beige, black, white, and mauve. And mauve was like, if you wanted to get a crate for your books and stuff when you went to college, those are the colors you had. Like if you wanted anything for your dorm room, it had to be either mauve, this dusky blue, or this dusky blue. It's weird. Not all of them are fitting down in there. Or white, beige, or black. Ow. You didn't have this palette at all. Like, forget about that. So, but one of the things that we, I wish I'd, this one's going to be a bugger too. This is like the second to last one. I'm almost done. Oh my God, come on. And again, if I had fingernails, this would be a little easier. Oh my God, yeah, this is like, I found, okay. So this is kind of nice. I don't know if it's primary red. It's a very apple-y. It's not even apple red because, man, reds aren't, it's not even, that's way too red to be like a delicious red. This is more of a delicious apple red. And then the last one that's another kind of orange. Found the easy corner right off. And voila. All right. Now I want some ice cream. Alrighty. So, yay. I'm going to try this one. I may have to go at this with because, man, they glued this thing on with like super glue or something. Oh, yeah, I can't get this off. I literally cannot get this off. This does not have any easy corner, and my fingers are so sore. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this out, which is gonna be a mess into itself. Darn it. Yeah, they put super glue on this thing. Oh my God, people. All right, well, I can't get this off. Yeah, I cannot get this thing off. This is like a baby aspirin, but my fingers are so sore right now. But anyway, so voila. Here is the kit minus this one, which I'm going to have to figure out how to get a blowtorch into. This is the palette of the Miya Gouache set. I'm really excited about using it. And yeah, it looks, I mean, I think I've landed, like as I was opening these little flickers, I think there's some little flickers of paint into here. This has kind of a weird liquidy thing, and some of these trays don't fit in there as easily. But I wish I could open this, darn it. And so, yeah, you might want to, like, when you're opening these, all the paint is drying, and I think that's kind of what's going on. So, try it again. So just keep that in mind too, because your fingers will get dirty. Oh, let's see. Here's my palette knife, which I should have been using all along. Okay, this is a plastic palette knife, which doesn't help me much good. Yeah, just keep that in mind, that the little flakes of the dried paint. And this dries pretty fast, so okay. So I just watch. It's gonna go flying up and get all over me. Oh my God. All right. So I'm literally having to cut into this stupid thing. Let's see, I'm gonna get it on my palette knife and get it all over my desk. Yay. Yeah, it's a hot mess. Oh man. Wow. This is a real hard one. This is going to suck because, wow, why is this so hard? I don't understand. Okay, there we go. All right, wonderful. But now there's that hot mess of paint. All right, well, I'm not even going to mess with it anymore. All right, well, it's just going to be like that. It's going to have a little thing on there. Fortunately, I am not that much of a perfectionist. But your hands will get dirty, your hands will hurt, and we managed to do this in an hour. Yay! So it will take you an hour or less because to get all of these out. Keep a wet paper towel, perhaps something sharp, a palette knife perhaps. If you are fastidious with your colors, you definitely want to keep a wet, thing. And I'm going to do some more research and see about getting, whatever. And I hope this recorded. I'm just actually noticing that right now, that the thing. But anyway, all right. Thanks. Enjoy. Bye.